About the day that you were arrested forward. Okay? We're going to go back to everything, but I want to skip forward. Tell me about the day that you were arrested for this case.
And the U.S. Marshals they were trailing me the whole time. I didn't know they were trailing me because I had saw Govan the day before, and he was telling me that, police was on to us or whatever, and he asked me when the last time I was supposed to Justin, and he was saying, I was like, it's been a minute. So he was like, they just ran in Justin's spot the night before, and he said that they been shooting at him.
They been shooting at him. They been shooting at him.
And that I need to get rid of my phone because they own us. And the next day, I was locked up,
Police captured you? Police captured you that day?
The next day.
Did they get your phone that day from you?
They didn't get it from me. I left it with my children's mother, or whatever.
They get your phone from your children's mother?
Yes, sir.
So you didn't throw it away like Govan told you to?
Nah, I ain't threw it away. I gave it to her.
Now, when the police first arrest you, I mean at the very start, do you say, hey, I want to tell you the truth about this whole thing?
No. I ain't know what you did.
Okay.
Two interesting things that we just learned right there, and this is just my way of highlighting the points, the strong points. First, as I showed you in the last video, Govan met with Cornelius the day before. Another interesting thing that I'm highlighting is that Govan had already knew before Cornelius even got arrested on his way back to South Haven on December the 9th that he's telling Cornelius that you need to get rid of your phone. They just ran up in straight drop spot. They just ran in straight drop spot. They shooting at me. They own to y'all. Now, if Govan knows out of that, you gotta ask yourself, how? Because that tells you right there that his name has already came up long before Cornelius got arrested on December the 9th. Before or during, when they got straight drop on his way to Indianapolis, somebody had already spilled the beans. Why did they not arrest Govan then? Because I guess it was he say, she say. But my question again is, somebody alerted Govan. Now it's been said that we know they picked up Teasy. I couldn't verify that they questioned Chook, but somebody had to start talking first for them to go be hollering at Govan, whose name hadn't come up yet. You right? Let's continue. True.
Your son dies, you say you start popping pills.
Yes, sir. Oxycodone and ecstasy.
Street drugs.
Yes, sir.
Did you start hanging back in your neighborhood?
Yes, sir. I hang around a lot of old friends.
All right. Some of those old friends trouble?
We all in trouble. I'm gonna say that we all in trouble. Yes, sir.
And you're presently charged in this case with conspiracy to commit murder and with murder. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you have an attorney in this case. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And is he in the courtroom? Let me get out of your way. All right, Ms. What are we looking at?
Well, that's the day that we had saw young Dolph and Pully and Makitas.
All right, so whose car is that?
That's young Dolph's car.
All right, and you say we, who saw this car?
Me and Justin.
Well, let's back up then and tell me, how do you know Justin?
Through Govan.
All right, and who is Govan?
Ananda Govan Quick. We know him by Quick.
Okay, who is Quet?
Associate.
All right, you say associate, is he younger or older than you?
Older.
What neighborhood does he hang out in?
Orange Mountain.
Does he live over there?
Yes, sir, he did.
Do you know what street his house is on?
Bradley.
Are you familiar with that street?
Yes, sir.
Did you ever buy drugs from Mr. Govan?
Yes, I brought ecstasy pills.
Okay, would he sell you ecstasy pills? You ever heard the term like old head?
Nah,
Okay. Would you consider him sort of a older criminal figure in the neighborhood?
yeah, I call him like a bro.
Okay. Did you have another guy in that neighborhood you used to hang out with too?
Yeah, Big Bobby.
Big Bobby. Is that Bobby Carter?
Bobby Carter, yes, sir.
How often would you be over there on Bradley Street?
I don't know, that's just about every day.
Okay. So this was a hanging out area, and you would buy ecstasy from Quet.
Quick.
All right. How is it that you met Justin through Quet?
Just, like, being around, basically. Being around.
Would Justin be around Quet too?
Yeah, he'll be around quick.
Do you know why Justin would be around Quet?
They look at each other like brothers, brothers, and then just rap or whatever.
All right. You knew Justin to be a rapper?
Yeah,
Did you know his rap name?
straight drop.
And did you know Quet to be involved in, I guess, the rap business or something?
Call himself.
Okay.
Call himself.
Well, we already know what this finna lead up to. Govan was the negotiator trying to get Straight Drop a rap deal. See, that's all Straight Drop wanted to be in his whole life, was a rapper. Obviously, he will kill for that. And he only wanted to be under CMG because he tried. He failed at, remember, he was on Dolph's side at first, but TRUUUUUU Mafia was always the muscle. So when that little riff happened, here come the two different factions, and a lot of people have lost their life in this situation. Now, as you finna continue to hear, Hagerman, the prosecutor, the assistant DA, is gonna ask Cornelius who was gonna give Straight Drop the deal. CMG. Now, as you all know, Big Head ain't, he micro manages. So therefore, once again, Gotti had to know what was going on, because Gotti is the one that have to give the money and the contract, right? We done seen him before on many, many lives. When he get a new artist, he break out the money machine, put that cash in their face, and make them sign their life away. Same situation applies. So that's another link that proves that Big Head knew everything that was going on. What you think him and his brother was talking about Young Dolph situation? Same thing that the industry was telling Big Head. Somebody gotta go. What you gonna do about it? You hear? He turned it down. He got something. One of y'all gotta go. Both of y'all gotta go, because we taking over. Let's continue. True.
What sort of would he call himself as far as being in the business?
I guess a negotiator. I don't know.
A negotiator?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you know whether or not he was trying to negotiate for Straight Drop?
I guess trying to get him a deal.
Okay. Do you know who he was trying to get him a deal with?
Big Juke and him, got in him.
All right. You said Big Jook, is that correct?
Yeah,
You ever heard of the music label CMG?
yeah,
Is that Big Jokes?
yeah, it be juking on.
And his brother, right?
Yeah,
His brother's Gotti, is that correct?
yeah.
Okay. Before this day, which is in November of 2021, about how long had you been knowing Justin?
Oh, a few months.
A few months. About how many times do you think you'd been around him?
Couple times we done went to the club together. No, we been around each other a couple times.
Okay.
Now, let's take it back to that day. Now remember, my feet been on the ground, right? Remember I told y'all it was verified that this guy that you're looking at was in the back of Makita's. Remember the veteran, the whole conversation that we recorded that said this guy was back there shooting in the air as they was shooting in the front. Well, this guy with the fedora standing in the middle with the blue jean outfit in this picture, it's the same guy, Devin Burns. Now remember, he was wanted for questioning right along with CEO Teaser, right? Why would that? You think that ain't real? Nah, it's very real. Teaser's no longer here. This guy, Devin Burns, had 4 aggravated assaults / attempted murders, right? As you're about to see. But before we do that, you see who around him? You see Teaser, you see Straight Drop, you see Shondella Barnett over there in the blue, his brother, standing next to him in the black, and a lot of more guys, right? Now, put all that together and tell me that they had bags on all the PRE members. Dolph was the biggest prize, $100,000, right? And you heard, or you're gonna hear Cornelius testify to the fact that everybody had bags on them. The plan been in motion for a long time. So that means it was more than just Cornelius and Straight Drop looking to collect this bounty. It was the whole gang. Huh? Wow. Now y'all understand. Now let's see how easily Devin Burns could be flipped. And then y'all tell me, like I told y'all, he's a star witness that you have never seen yet. So deals have been cut. Everything I told y'all from Inside 201, when they was doing the urine and the feces, Cornelius and Devin Burns, that was true. Now, let me know if you see a gangster in this clip in court, or tell me what he'll do for a Klondike bar. Let's go. True.
Tennessee handgun permit, yes, sir. Your next court date is March 9th. Ms. Burns, you're here on 2 separate felony cases. The first one, you're charged with aggravated assault, 4 counts. That carries 3 to 15 years if you are convicted. Do you understand? Your bond on that case is $80,000. On your second case, you're charged with a Class C felony theft of property over $10. That carries 3 to 15 years if you are convicted. Your bond on that case is $20,000. You need a lawyer to represent you on that case. Do you have a Tennessee handgun permit? Yes or no? Are you going to be able to hire a lawyer? So you need to concentrate on the higher level. The next is aggravated $1,000. You'll have to get a source hearing before you I will set this on Monday. 4 counts. 4 counts. 2 different explanations. Mr. Burns, the academic complaint on the 4 counts of aggravated assault alleged that on January 5th, at some businesses on Park Avenue, the complainant, the owner of Koi Salon and a tax business, alleged that you were armed with a firearm, pacing in front of the locations, threatening to kill everyone inside of them. Also, that shots were fired by you towards the businesses where there were children and that's the allegation. That's the allegation, Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns. That's why you need a lawyer. You need a lawyer, sir. Mr. Burns, I'll resend a note to your case as it's remanded from the file. February 20th, 4 times. Once you have a lawyer hired, he or she will be able to request a preliminary hearing.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. Now, everybody knows that every time you see somebody and they walk the same, they always got their hands in their pockets every time, and they every time you see them. Well, guess what? Govan is the same one. You see the guy on the block in the mail with his hands in his pocket. Well, this is a throwback. So don't tell me he ain't everywhere he ain't supposed to be. With that being said, look, he cool, calm, and collected, right? And the hand still in his pocket, right? Have we seen that before? Yeah, we seen that before. So, ooh-wee, that's all I'm saying. So when I brought this to y'all attention, nobody believes, huh? And this is at the scene in the mound of a shooting. They go bring Flint's kind of look like he's working hard. But you ain't gotta believe me, or you ain't gotta believe your eyes. I'm gonna get on out of here. Get ready for the next video. Once again, it's a method to my madness. But before I go, let's see if you can see a guy, that guy right there with his hand in pocket, and tell me, is this the same guy? Because I could be wrong. But even if I'm wrong, I'm right. Like, share, subscribe, I will support. My name is True. I'm out. Alright, there you go. Y'all get in the comment section and tell me what y'all think. Because I'm going to be the last one that want to put a innocent man at a scene that he wasn't at. But based on your behavior, since you've been out on bond, you do what you want to do. Just so happened, this
shit was in your hood on which man quit. So if that ain't you, I ain't said it was. I'm just saying. Jerry Pierre ain't highlight this story since he patting you on your back. And I guess I'm lying about that too. But this my footage too. True. Like, share, subscribe. Always support. Once again, happy holidays. Y'all let me know what y'all think. True, you tripping. Oh, you better say true, you from Memphis. Like, true, you know what you doing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna just blame
We need it like that.
Gotcha.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 34.
Where are you from?
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
What neighborhood?
Like, Orange Vine area.
Okay. Like what streets did you grow up on?
Off Lamar and Sims.
All right. You got a family?